Have you ever wondered why some people seem to move forward financially almost effortlessly, while others grind for decades and still feel like they're running on a treadmill? Why does one person slowly stack wins, build a strong investment portfolio, increase their passive income streams, and move confidently toward financial freedom, while another person keeps saying, "Next month I'll start saving for 10 straight years"? Today, we're going to build daily rituals that turn ordinary people into wealth creators. Not fantasy habits, not motivational fluff. Real, actionable, practical habits you can start today, even if your bank balance isn't impressive yet. You'll learn how wealthy people think differently, choose differently, and stay committed for years without giving up. If you're serious about building wealth and breaking free from money problems, hit that subscribe button. We've got powerful content lined up to fuel your journey. So let's begin with the first habit. The habit of daily financial awareness. This habit is simple but life-changing. Spend 2 minutes, yes, just 2 minutes, every morning looking at your numbers. Your balances, your spending, your upcoming bills, your investment account, your stock portfolio, your small ETF contributions, your cash flow direction. These tiny check-ins create something most people lack: awareness. Imagine someone brushing their teeth only when they have a dentist appointment. Ridiculous, right? But that's how people treat their finances. They only pay attention during emergencies. Daily awareness is like brushing your financial teeth. It prevents the decay before it starts. When you check your numbers regularly, you naturally start adjusting your behavior. You notice silly purchases faster. This is the habit wealthy people swear by. Not because they're obsessed with money, but because they refuse to operate blindly. Wealth requires clarity, and clarity comes from daily contact with your numbers. Habit number 2. The habit of automated wealth building. If there is one daily habit that quietly transforms ordinary people into long-term investors, it's this: automate your wealth before you ever touch your money manually. Most people think they need discipline to save, motivation to invest, or financial genius to pick assets. But the truth is simpler. Systems build wealth, not motivation. Systems don't have moods. Systems don't forget. Systems don't panic spend after a stressful day. Systems keep working even when you're tired, busy, or distracted. Here's why this works on a psychological level. When money first reaches your main account, your brain instantly creates imaginary spending plans. It says, "I could order food today. I deserve new shoes. This is not enough to invest anyway." You negotiate because the money is visible. But when that money is automatically moved to an ETF, index fund, high-growth stock, or even a simple savings account before you see it, the negotiation disappears. You never feel the loss because you never had the chance to touch it. Habit number 3. The habit of thinking in net worth, not income. There was once a guy who made normal money, nothing crazy. But every day he asked himself one question: what did I do today that increased my net worth? Some days it was $5 invested. Some days it was saying no to an unnecessary purchase. Some days it was learning about stock market psychology or asset allocation. After a few years, he didn't feel rich, but his numbers looked completely different. His friends kept saying, "I don't know how you're growing so fast." The secret wasn't speed. It was mindset. Tracking daily net worth changes forces wiser decisions. You start choosing long-term investing over short-term comfort. You start valuing equity ownership over buying liabilities. You pick buying stocks over buying things that collect dust. You start noticing that your stock portfolio's upward movement gives you more satisfaction than any temporary purchase could. Now imagine what happens when this mindset meets the automation habit from point 2. Together, they create a system that grows your wealth while you sleep, while you eat, while you work, and even while the market goes through normal volatility cycles. Number 4. The habit of delaying purchases by 24 hours. Impulse spending is one of the biggest wealth killers on the planet. It doesn't drain you in huge, dramatic moments. It drains you slowly. $10 here, $15 there, $30 because it was on sale. And suddenly, you're wondering where the month went. Wealthy people aren't necessarily more frugal. They're just more intentional. And the tool they rely on is simple: the 24-hour rule. Whenever you feel the urge to buy something that isn't essential, wait 24 hours. That's it. One day, not forever, not a complete ban, just a pause. Impulse purchases live on emotion. They live on the high of novelty. They feed on the buy now button. But emotion fades quickly, usually within hours. Once that emotion dies, logic comes back. When logic returns, most purchases feel unnecessary. Delaying purchases by 24 hours doesn't feel restrictive. It actually gives you power. You stop being controlled by suggestions, ads, or trends. You start controlling your financial decisions. Next habit introduces the mental software upgrade that wealthy people use every single day, even when they're not consciously thinking about money. Habit number 5, the habit of asking. What's the ROI of my time today? Most people ask, what do I have to do today? Wealthy people ask, what outcome will today produce? That shift in thinking changes the value of each hour. When you start evaluating your day in terms of ROI, not just in money but in skills, health, focus, and future payoff, you stop wasting time on activities that drain your potential. Every day, take 10 seconds and ask, what action today gives me the highest return in the long run? Sometimes the answer is learning something, like stock market analysis, portfolio diversification strategies, or how to optimize your investment account. Sometimes it's doing deep work that increases your earning potential. Sometimes it's resting because burnout destroys productivity faster than anything else. When you start thinking in terms of ROI, laziness decreases automatically. You begin to recognize how expensive your time truly is. If you spend 1 hour scrolling for entertainment, that's not 1 hour lost. It's the compounding effect of an hour that could have improved your skills, expanded your earning power, or strengthened your long-term wealth. Number 6, the habit of living below your earning identity. A man once shared that the best financial decision of his life wasn't investing early or buying growth stocks. It was choosing not to upgrade his car even when his income doubled. That one decision allowed him to invest hundreds of dollars monthly into blue-chip stocks and index funds. Over a few years, his entire net worth trajectory changed. Living below your earning identity protects you from lifestyle creep, debt traps, impulse buying, and emotional financial decisions. It gives you resilience during market downturns and firepower during bull markets. And here's the twist. Living below your identity doesn't feel restrictive. It feels powerful. It gives you a sense of control most people never experience. Habit number 7, the habit of daily self-education about money. Money rewards those who understand it. It punishes those who ignore it. This is why wealthy people spend a few minutes every day learning something, anything, about finance. Not hours, just minutes. Because learning daily transforms your financial intelligence permanently. Someone who knew nothing about investing once started learning just 5 minutes a day. Within 6 months, he could explain index funds more clearly than people who had been investing for years. Within a year, he built a well-diversified portfolio of growth stocks, ETFs, and bonds. Nothing dramatic, just consistent education. Daily learning compounds exactly like money does. Most people spend years feeling confused about wealth because they never commit to micro-learning. Number 8, the habit of ending each day with a 60-second review. Before you sleep, take 1 minute, just one, to reflect on your financial actions for the day. Ask yourself, did my decisions today move me closer to wealth or away from it? You're not judging yourself. You're building awareness. The human brain learns through reflection. When you reflect daily, you become more intentional. You start noticing triggers that cause overspending. You notice days when motivation is low but systems saved you. You notice habits that truly work for you. This end-of-day reflection is what transforms habits into identity. And once wealth building becomes your identity, success stops being optional. It becomes inevitable. These habits form a system that builds wealth automatically, quietly, and consistently, through bull markets, bear markets, corrections, opportunities, unexpected expenses, and every phase of life. I'm passionate about transforming lives through knowledge. If this video added value to your day, share it with others and subscribe for more insights. If that sparked your interest, the next video will blow your mind. See you inside.